Hello, welcome to the Steam Game Festival, February 2021. We're playing a ton of demos and this is Ghost on the Shore. There's no audio right now, but I'm assuming when we press start, maybe there'll be audio. This seemed like a kind of walk-in sim story game. However, I didn't look too far into it because I just like to be surprised. It says the final game will have full voiceover in English and text translations for English, French, German, Spanish, Turkish, Dutch, Italian, Russian, and Chinese. Will be released Q1 2021, so soon. But this is also a work in progress, so let's begin. Hopefully we get some sound. Hopefully we get something. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I never saw her coming. I'd forgotten all about humans. I didn't know how to talk to her. Yet it was all I wanted to do.
Hours later, she has accepted his presence. He is a ghost inside her head. Okay. A ghost that died on a boat, maybe? Okay, so we have a ghost inside our head. We are a girl, right? Discovered Point Mirror. Okay.
Please, don't jump.
Why?
Well, because then I'd have no one to talk to.
I'm sure you're used to it.
I like it better this way.
Still feels weird to me. I don't like it.
Still feels weird to me. You in my head. I think I might be losing my mind.
You know I didn't mean to, right?
I know. Come on. Let's just keep walking.
Okay, so we can actually like talk to the ghost and communicate. We're not actually gonna jump, but I mean, if we did jump, wouldn't we be then ghosts together? Oh god. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go down there at some point. Is this? This is like really interesting looking. Like the trees and stuff. I kind of like that. I like the way that the things look in the distance. I'm not sure how much exploring we should be doing, but it looks like obviously we can talk to the ghost. That was the start point over there, so let's move on, I guess. I feel like I haven't... Ooh, make a sketch. Haven't played a walking simulator for a while. Okay, we made a sketch. Okay. So I've already forgotten. Were we at a bridge? We've only coloured that little bit in. That's cool still. Oh yeah, there's the bridge. I wish I could sketch. I'll look at it again actually. Okay. Let's go across this bridge. That's totally not gonna fall, right?
So, how long have you been here, on the islands?
I wish I knew. But there's nothing. A big blank. Nothing.
Okay, so Josh
Then
is...
tell me about this place.
Same thing.
You must remember something.
I know there were other people.
You
but
don't remember what or who?
I've been alone on the Rogue Islands for a long time.
The Rogues. I like the sound of that.
Rogue Islands. We're Riley, he's Josh. He's been alone for a long time, so I'm gonna guess he drowned a long time ago. Maybe he was a pirate. We don't seem to be too friendly to him yet, just with the dialogue options. But he seems friendly, you know?
Jock.
He's like
Yes?
polite.
Oh, no, sorry, I was just saying your name out loud.
Why?
To see if I sound like a crazy person.
A crazy person?
Well, do I?
What? Sound crazy? Not at all.
Well, then again, maybe you're just crazy too.
If you're telling the voice in your head that maybe they're crazy too, maybe you're a little bit crazy. I don't
Why
know.
don't we start right there?
Start with what?
Start looking for you. We might find something about you in there.
You want to find out more about me?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, okay.
Can we swim?
And maybe it'll help me remember, right?
Yeah, let's investigate the shit out of this.
Ooh, I like that, the way you sound there. Let's investigate the shit out of this. That is something that I do well. Okay, so we could go that way. CtrlAltNoob coming at you. Holmeswood Cottage. Okay. Well, here's a cookbook. I bet no one else would have found that.
This is the Book of Terence.
The Book of Terence? Is that a secret Bible I don't know about?
Nope. It's code.
For what?
For this is the cookbook of Terence, who used to live here.
Oh.
So it is just a cookbook. It's not even. Right, so left mouse button to inspect. So, jelly pudding. Add fruit for colour. Oh yikes, 4 calf's feet. No babies, wait for the fat cows. 1 quart of wine. Can't read that. 11, I like how, yeah, it's a recipe book and they've like annotated it, that's cool. Change the amounts, add nutmeg. Making small jellies for summer dance. Sheep work well. Plenty from Sally's son. Tried wild hare. Works just fine. I really find it hard to read handwriting. Oh wait, read. Ah. 4 feet for large trifle. Ugh. Nicely clean the calf's feet and take off the hooves, then boil to pieces. Wow. I don't think I need to read the whole. Feet of hogs make the palest coloured jelly. Those of sheep are a beautiful amber colour when prepared. Ugh. A wonderful jelly for trifle. Love to make it over Christmas in honour of my mother, who's also a favourite of the islanders. Oh, okay. Yikes. I'm not a jelly fan. Okay. Well, at least now we know how to make some jelly. This looks promising.
He must have loved boats.
Is it you? Look, it looks like a moon with a face. Okay, we can't pick up any of the other ones. But we got this picture. It's like a bit of rough sleeping in here. Is it weird that I'd love to go to a place like this and just camp? Okay. I think that's everything in there, maybe? Oh, the back garden. Okay. I guess I can go back the way I came. and walk along the bridge. Feels like I'm not specifically supposed to be going off the path. That just took us around there. I didn't see anything in the garden.
I think I like it here. The rogues are magnificent. I've seen nothing like it. Is that a weird thing to say?
No, not at all. I like it here too. You've seen many islands?
That was the plan, wasn't it? Didn't count on a ghost making his home in my brain.
I'm the perfect guest. You'll never know I'm there.
Too late for that, mister.
Does it help if I apologize?
No, not right now.
No need to be mean. Like, you've discovered ghosts. Like, be excited. I like that sound, actually. Walking across the bridge, the creaks and stuff. That's cool. School placard.
Cordelia. I don't like that name.
Alright, judgmental. Cordelia Crown Elementary School. That school gate sent a bone-chilling shiver slithering down my spine. What was it about that name? Why does the sound of it, Cordelia Crown, coil around my heart? Gasping, I'm willing to try another way. What? Maybe it's the ghost? Knows the name? Halls of Ivy. Do we have a map? So we have this. No. 0 out of 2 important information found in here. Ooh, make a sketch. So sketches are not important information. Oh, so this is like what it would have been like. No, not really, because it's still broken. So this is the skull.
What's a will-o-wisp?
Will-o-wisps are tiny fairies or fairy lights or spirits. You can see them floating in the night sky. Some people say they are dangerous. They are really, really beautiful. They glow and shine. Sometimes travelers will see them and follow them instead of following a trail. They can follow them right off a cliff, or they can follow them into quicksand, or they can follow them and be eaten by a bear. Sometimes boats will see them and they will crash into rocks. Rebecca from the grocery store saw them, but she did not follow them. She was too smart. Some people do not believe Rebecca, but I know she really saw will-o-wisps. People also think will-o-wisps are bad. I can see why, if it leads you into quicksand. That is not being very nice, but I like how that changed, by the way. That was a really nice detail. That is not being very nice, but I think will-o-wisps are really the spirits of people who are missing, or maybe they are ghosts, but I think they were once people, and they are trying to talk to the people they miss. If we could understand the will-o-wisps, we would know they are trying to tell us they miss us and that they want to come home. Pixie, this is a teacher's comments. Pixie, I must say I'm rather disappointed. I thought we decided fairy tales were not the subject of this essay. Your assignment was to choose an item from the environment of this island and to describe and analyze it scientifically. Imaginary spirits are not science. Okay, so, I mean, are you a will-o-wisp? Josh? Was his name Josh? She's like drawn it as well. Oh, is that how you got killed? Did you see one? Walking the Rogues, but the Trekking Society. Oh, there's that bridge we sketched. Rogue Islands, the Big Rogue, Little Rogue, and the Dark Rogue. A guide for hikers. The Rogue Islands are one of the last unexplored mysteries of this world and a hiker's paradise. One of the last unexplored mysteries of the world? Trails traverse these rocky islands, allowing spectacular ocean views and opportunities to spot unique flora and fauna. Flora and fauna, maybe that's better to say. Remains of the once thriving farming community peek out from behind the trees. Traveling through these islands requires know-how, grit, and a good map. The comprehensive guidebook will provide 2 of the 3. The grit is up to you. Happy trails. Okay. I don't know why it's such a mystery, but because like it seems like people have lived here and stuff. Or maybe it's been abandoned. I mean, it does look a bit abandoned. Book of the Sea. A detailed introduction to seamanship and nautical knowledge that covers everything from tying knots and mooring to charts with tidal streams and mathematical something for astronavigation. Theory and illustrations are interspersed with fascinating stories of boatmen sailing high seas. This book will bring the reader to recognize the craft and material needed for safe navigation of these great waters. Cool. Interesting book. Okay. Ooh, I want to get in there. I'll move this. Nah, we'll find another way, I guess. Right, we've explored here and we haven't found any of the important information yet. But let's just follow the path around. Oh no, so the path is leading to this gate, but we're not gonna... Nah, it's locked. Probably needs a key. Yeah, there's a door around here, so... Filing cabinet.
There's a key, surely. Somewhere in here.
Oh, let's find a key. Aha! On the bookend.
Well, what do we have here?
Ask and ye shall receive. Or something like that. The Legends of Will-O-Wisps. William J. Eastman. Alright, we've actually got... On the Mysteries of the Rogues. Grantha Willow's Lantern, or more familiarly, the Will-O-Wisps tend most often to reside in the vicinity of ponds and in the bogs or moors of our beautiful countryside. On occasion, a lone traveller has caught glimpses of these remarkable glowing lights in our catacombs or graveyards, or even among many ruins. The wisps prefer to haunt areas of lonely desolation. One will never spot its soft light on London's busy streets. However, should you, in your country travels, come across will-o-wisps, fear not. These fantastic creatures are benevolent and capricious in nature, or at least they are when spotted during daylight hours. Once the sun has set and the sky has darkened, beware. The will-o-wisp may turn to more devilish pursuits. Tales tell of poor souls led to their rocky ends as they pursued the taunting glow. I mean, that's not the thing's fault, right? It's best to follow the advice of one elderly woman with whom I spoke. Only approach will-o-wisp when its hue is soft blue, okay? Then the wisp is said to be at peace and will cause you no grief. The only fashion to... Okay. And encircle words, ponds and bogs, child's handwriting, Devil's Pond. Okay, so there's a pond on this island where these things are attracted, maybe. These spirits. Okay. Was that an important information, or was the key an important information? We've got to expect that the other important information is going to be inside the filing cabinet, right?
The poor thing is crying.
What poor thing? Huh? Okay. Okay. Cool. Actually, like, look, they're wearing blue and they're like peaceful, like that thing just said. And then she's sad and wearing red. Maybe she's devilish. Beatrice Parker.
Beatrice Parker. This must have been her office.
Okay. Does it ever scare you thinking that, like, one day everything we are, like, how it is right now, someone could be exploring looking like this? And we won't even know it? Because it'll be beyond our lifetime. Isn't it crazy? Okay. Let's all. Oh no, I missed desk.
This is gorgeous. I think I'm going to keep that.
Oh, we're just gonna keep it. Let's just steal it from poor Beatrice. A shell necklace, maybe. Walk me to. I like the way that it changes it on the thing as well. This is really well done. Walk me to the sea. I want more. The tingle of the ridges pressing my fingertips takes me back to another time. Back to her. Mom? Okay. Okay. Is this us writing this stuff? Not sure. I'd wear a shell necklace.
The Crine family. That sounds familiar.
Maybe you knew them.
1820. Okay, August 6th. The Rogues Gazette, a weekly publication. Landing of the Crowns. No, I'm gonna. I can't undo that now. When Peter Crown purchased our beloved islands this past winter, he sincerely reflected upon the management of his predecessors. Mr. Crown declared his desire to avoid past mistakes, ensuring better times ahead. Mr. Crown may have referred to better times, but his true intention was better profits for the Crown family. Never once did he consider the islanders, their homes, their children, or their future. The hopes we had let flutter were dashed upon our rocky shore. Rents remained too high, wages remained too low, and stomachs remained empty. How is it always these people that end up in charge? Pisses me off. Mr. Crown disappeared back to the mainland, and we continued to suffer. But now, with the unannounced arrival of Mrs. Cordelia Crown and her daughter Nora, the Rogues may have finally begun a new chapter. The Crown women sought relief from the hot mainland summer and found refuge at the lake by the lodge. Both have been spotted strolling around the island visiting our folk. Nora has even made appearance at music night and is expected to show at the summer prom. I would like to urge us all to be considerate, but also to refrain from too much anticipation. History has proven to repeat itself. The Crown women may, like their predecessors, dig for gold at the expense of the fine folk who inhabit this island. They may resurrect the fences about the lodge and keep us from our rightful lands, but it is difficult to prevent hope from once again fluttering in our hearts, and to think perchance Nora Crown will make all the difference. So that's what the school was named after, right? Cordelia Crown. Oh, and then this is the same week, the same day. The second music festival of the summer season was celebrated Saturday last. The festivities began with a sermon preached by Reverend Mr. Chester before a numerous audience. Hymns were then sung by the ladies' choir. Mr. Andrews, esteemed organist, accompanied the choir and played several solo pieces. Many of the Rogue Island's talented youth also lent their voices to the festival. After the music, an excellent supper was provided by the ladies of St. Mary's. It's very religious, or it feels religious, like choir and hymns and stuff. And I guess it was 1820. Horses for sale. Mrs. Evanston begs to leave information No. Begs leave to inform... Hold on. Mrs. Evanston begs leave to inform the public that in conjunction with her son-in-law, Fred Chrisman, she'll be auctioning off 3 horses. The horses in question are fine beasts and have served the family well. The said auction will be held at the Evanston farm, occurring August 10th after the hour of 10 o'clock. I feel like that's somewhere we might end up going to, maybe? But yeah, so I guess this is like flavor about the island and stuff. Yeah, some backstory. Okay. Oh, we got the important information. So we can head out.
So, the Crown family. Tell me about them.
They lived in the lodge. The mum and daughter came every summer.
Did you know them?
Cordelia Crown and Nora.
The father didn't come with?
Peter Crown. No, he only ever came once.
Have you ever been to their house? Oh God, what's that?
Oh God.
That!
It's the will-o-wisps. Am I saying that right? Okay, we're gonna go around there. It's blue, so it's fine.
What are you...
I'm going.
What do you mean, what am I waiting for? That's a person.
God. Hi.
You can't see.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Why are you here?
Oh, I don't know. I don't want to be here. I'm just stuck, that's all.
I don't understand.
I don't understand either. And she's gone. Great.
Was she talking to us, or was she talking...
What did I do? Did I offend her? Where did she go?
Looks like she didn't want to talk to you either.
Never mind that. Who was that? Does she live here? Past tense. 'Cause, you know, she's dead.
Riley, chill out, please.
I'm chilled.
I've never seen her before.
That's just weird.
Did it
That's
say
why we should
Beatrice?
talk to her again.
Did it say... Wasn't that not the teacher, maybe? Okay, so the lake's down there. I don't know if that's the lake they were talking about, because it's not very big. And then there's more path down there, and there's also the path this way. I feel like... I mean, it was leading us this way, right? Oh no. The stairs are broken. We gotta go the other way. That's fine. I wonder if she was actually talking to us. I really like this concept. Especially like, so the vibes that I'm getting is like everybody's gone to the rapture and that sort of thing. But when you're playing Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, you're kind of observing what happened. You're not actually taking part in it or communicating. So it's quite cool that like, well, it kind of felt like we were communicating just then. And we have like Josh who we're talking to. Oh, that lighting's cool. Look at that. Through the tree. That's nice. I love some good sun rays. Oh, we're down in that beach already. So I guess
Oh my
we were
God.
up there.
This is so unbelievably gorgeous.
What? This beach?
And the sea.
It is beautiful.
No, beautiful isn't a good word. It's breathtaking. It's wondrous.
Is it?
Awe-inspiring. Monumental.
You like words.
I love words.
It just looks like a beach. But yeah, we were stood on that thing up there, which I would not recommend, by the way. That's gonna fall off, 100%.
So many boats out here. They must have loved their boats here.
You need a boat around here.
Just like the guy up the hill.
Terence.
Terence. He loved his boats.
He did.
And I get it. Boats mean freedom.
Is that why you got one?
Of course. Sail away anywhere I wanted to.
Anywhere? Is that why you got a manual too?
I had to learn a thing or two, yeah, I confess.
You have a lot to learn.
Yeah.
And you're gonna teach me, I gather?
You would have crashed if it weren't for me.
I would not.
There's rocks everywhere under those waves. You need to know where you're going, especially in a storm.
Yeah.
So there's an invisible wall there. But yeah, I mean, don't just take off in the sea in a boat if you don't, like, if you've only just either haven't read the manual or have only read a manual and have no other experience. Don't just take off on your own in the sea. It's a really good way to get killed.
Joshua.
Yeah?
That's nothing, I was just talking to myself.
I don't mind.
Joshua, is that your real name
I
then?
guess so.
Who called you Joshua?
My dad.
Your dad? You remember your dad?
No. Oh, wait. This is where that old woman lived. Tragedy. She lost her entire family to the fever. Husband. And all 3 girls.
What is that?
Oh, that's horrible.
That is sad. Henry. Dear Pixie, I'm so happy that you... This is the girl who was writing about the will-o-wisps, right? I'm so happy that you teached me to write. I am writing a book. It is a lot of fun. I love stories. I read it to Fanny and Louisa. I am a teacher too now. I teached father to write his name. He is really good. Thank you, Hannah. So this is Pixie taught someone else to write. Also Henry, I'm not sure. So there's a chest there. Oh, we can make a sketch. That's a bit terrifying. Is this a bed? Oh, I've seen these. Where have I seen them at? Like, either somewhere in, like, it could be Beamish or somewhere like that, like the old-fashioned museum.
Is this a football?
Looks like a coconut. Okay, this is the lady from the picture. I guess if we keep finding things, we'll keep drawing.
Music. There's so little of that on the islands these days.
Yep, it seems that, especially if it's abandoned. Is a fiddle a violin? Is that the same thing? Maybe. Unsure. Okay, that's a bit less creepy.
Music.
Oops.
There's so little of that on the islands these days.
Okay, so we got the leather ball. So, the doll.
This must be the freakiest doll ever.
Have a little respect. That is a beautiful doll.
It's Fanny's doll. We read about Fanny. And somebody else. And that was not what I was meant to press. And this. Louisa. Hannah read her stories to Fanny and Louisa and taught Dad how to write. And then there's also a Henry. It's a lot of names. Okay. Let's open this chest then. Oh, is this the story? Fairies of Fire by Hannah Little. Once upon a time was a fairy that lived on the island. Her wings were made of fire, so bright everybody could see them. One night a girl watch the fairy. One night a girl catched the fairy and put her in a jar. Because in the night it got very dark on the island, the fairy cried a lot, and the tears filled the jar, so she was swimming in her tears. Oh no, that's a sad story. Oh. Ah, there's Louisa. So, that's Louisa. That's Fanny. That's Hannah. Is this Pixie and Henry? I don't know. Did we that kind of looks finished, right? Oh, and this is the... Didn't he say 3 girls and husband all died to a virus or something? Illness. That's sad. Okay, we got another house.
Feels so quiet sometimes.
Feels really...
That's not weird. There's no one else out here.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
There used to be people, right? And when there's people, there's animals. Cows, chickens.
Well, not once
Sure.
people are gone.
Clarence
like...
had chickens. And I think there were sheep down here.
And they've all gone?
Maybe people took them when they left.
Why did they leave?
Maybe they didn't.
If people left, we should
No
find
need to
out
be
why.
mean to him.
Oh, I think Sally had a dog.
Who's Sally?
Oh, good question. A milkmaid, I think. Do you have a dog? Back home, I mean.
God, no. I hate dogs.
Oh, Riley. You're very unlikable, Riley. Can I just say? Very, very unlikable. But, I mean,
So
are
you
you...
draw.
Oh, okay.
All the time. It's what I love best.
I thought you loved words.
I do love words. Doesn't mean I don't love drawing. I like how they work together. Words and images. I have books and books filled with them. I've one with me right now.
I know. I've seen you use it.
Yeah, about that. Could you maybe try not to look at what I'm writing?
It feels wrong. I know. I don't know how not to look. I can't look away or anything.
That sucks.
Just
Is he
try
like
not to mind
seeing
me.
through our
I
eyes?
would never mention what you put in there.
See, he just seems really nice. Like, it's not his fault. Yeah, I think he might be just seeing through our eyes. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, like the chickens would probably survive.
About that drawing we found.
What about it?
Do you think it's the same girl from the letter we found?
We can't be sure. There's no name on the drawing.
But it's a family picture. Don't you think?
Mum, Dad, little girl. Sure looked like it.
She drew the dad above the blue waves.
As if he walked over them.
Do you think he died?
No. It wasn't about heaven.
It was about the water. He was standing on the waves.
What?
Or sailed across them?
You're right. He must have been at sea.
But we still don't know whether he was a sailorman or just an arsehole that took off without looking back.
Technically, we don't know that he didn't look back.
I know, it's just I have no love for parents ditching their kids.
Right with you there.
Yeah, but I mean, we don't know. We're just making things up, literally. I don't even know what drawing they're talking about. Oh, this maybe. No, this was us. This was our drawing. I've gone on the wrong thing. Fairies. I don't have a drawing of him on top of the sea. Oh, there, that. So that's where you're getting this from? This image depicts that he left his kids? Okay. Riley. Testing my patience, lady. Alright, nothing there. So I'm gonna guess there's nothing that way. I think I need to keep following the path. I'm guessing. I don't know. Is this like a garden? Like an allotment? Well, don't fall in there. That would be a disaster. Oh, look at that tree. That's cool. More bed cupboards. Wouldn't mind a bed cupboard. They do look cozy. Nothing in here. I like that tree. Okay, right or left? God, there's so many paths. This way. Oh, this is the lake. Well, this certainly isn't the lodge. Oh, this is the house. Okay. Oh, and that looks out onto this lake. We can't go in. We got invisible walls. I've lost my bearings a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. There's like a store cupboard. Everything is just in ruins, like absolute ruins. Would be, yeah, this is where we came out of, right? There's the lake. So, up there must be the cliff we were on. Oh
Wait,
my
do you hear
God.
that?
No, what?
Oh, nah.
A child, she's coming this way.
I don't hear anything.
Why can't you hear it?
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Oh, nah. This isn't scary, is it? Not a girl giggling, man. No one needs that. Oh, no. There's that cupboard there I saw. Oh, yep. There's the animals. Told ya. They wouldn't survive without the people looking after them because they're not like wild animals. That means people didn't take them. That means everybody probably died. That's why they're ghosts, right? Nothing in here. Oh, nah. I'm scared. I'm expecting a jump scare.
Oh fuck, what's that?
To right, oh fuck, what's that? Okay, I guess. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Come on, honey. I want to drink this tea while it's still hot.
Mom, did you know that Rebecca from the grocery store has seen a will-o-wisp?
Has she?
Have you ever seen one?
No. Cheese or haddock sandwich?
Cheese, please. Does maybe Daddy's turn into one? A will-o-wisp, I mean.
Now you know that's not true. Daddy left. I know it's hard, but we have to accept it.
Just maybe is all. I asked Miss Jessup about will-o-wisps, but she said they're poppycock. She said there are no such things as ghosts who drift along the marshes. And the sooner I let go of such romantic notions, the better.
Well, she might be right about that one.
Riley? Riley?
So he did leave. How did we get
Are
that
you okay?
from that picture?
What the hell just happened?
Oh god, we blacked out. Oh my god, don't scare me like that, game. Cool. So, Pixie was the kid there. But I got the impression Pixie was the adult. In the drawing before? I don't know actually. But anyway, that was... Pixie is Nora's kid. Nora is one of the people who owns the island, right? Oh, so maybe that was the lodge by the lake. It just didn't look very lodgy. Cool, so that is Ghost on the Shore. That's interesting. It's... Again, I haven't played a walking sim for a while. And, there were certain, like, little details that I liked more than actually the overall thing. So, like... What? So, like, I loved the, how when you needed to read the text, it faded in as actual text over the handwritten stuff. That was really nice. And I liked it when you had the text box open and you rotated, like, an item that you were viewing. It would switch. Oh my god. Game's gone. Oh, it's okay. It would switch to the side that you were reading, like, itself, and it was really nicely done. And it just flowed very nice. I think the thing with walking simulators is that, like, I was comparing it to Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, and the thing about that game is it's so atmospheric. And I was just completely engrossed in it. Like, not only are the graphics in that game, like, spectacular, and also, like, I suppose it takes place in the British countryside, so I am going to be more drawn to it, because it's, like, really well done. But also, like, the music in that game and stuff like that is part of the big draw to it. So I would say this is like it says, this is a work in progress. I would say the world needs to maybe have a bit more to it, like, just, not scenery wise isn't the right word, but, like, going through some of the buildings, they just feel a bit empty. Maybe, I mean, you could say it's supposed to feel like that as well, but I felt like I knew, well, there was, like, at some points I was like, do I go this way or that way? But then it felt more like, actually, there's one obvious way to go. And there wasn't really much exploring to do. Although there was some good environmental storytelling as well. Like, I liked finding the field with all the bones in and stuff like that. So there is some subtleties too that also I really like. And I like the whole idea of the ghosts and stuff. And I'm intrigued, actually. Especially, like, at the end that it kind of showed you a new kind of thing. And also, were we actually communicating with that ghost, or were we just seeing something that had happened before? I'm not sure. But I like the whole idea of it all. I just think it needs something more for the atmosphere. Maybe music would bring it all together. I'm not sure. But yeah, that would be my thing. I like the concept. I like the idea. I would just say it needs a bit more atmosphere. But that was Ghost on the Shore. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be back with more demos because I am loving this so far. It's so much fun. I love seeing what people are working on, and I get inspired too. I would really love to make a walking simulator myself. I just don't have a good idea for a story, but like, I love seeing what other people are doing. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye.